Hi guys, this is Dinesh. Welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss one more previous year problem of JEST examinations. Here we will discuss the problem, the concept behind the problem and the detailed solution of the problem. So stay tuned up to the last of the video. So the question says a cyclotron can accelerate deuteron to 16 megaelectron volt. If the cyclotron is used to accelerate alpha particle, what will be the energy? Okay, so given mass of deuteron is equals to twice of mass of proton and mass of alpha particle is 4 times mass of proton. So before solving the problem, we have to discuss little bit about the cyclotron, as because we have to find the energy expression for the particles which we used in cyclotron. Okay, so cyclotron basically a particle accelerator where we use positively charged particles to accelerate with high speed. Okay, so this is the complete setup of a cyclotron which is in a vacuum. Okay, so here we have taken two D-shaped hollow sheets of metal electrodes which is connected by high frequency oscillator, and these D's are placed in between the highly electromagnet, which is this is your north pole and the south pole of the electromagnet. Okay, which provides the static magnetic field into the vacuum of D. So what happens in cyclotron? That we take the positive particles, positive charged particle. So when we apply the high frequency oscillator, it provides the high alternating voltages. That's why the particles accelerate. And when it enters into the D's, it follows a circular path, as because the particle entered into the magnetic field perpendicularly. The setup is such that the magnetic field is perpendicular to the plane of electrode. That's why it follow a curved path which is known as a circular path, we can say. So for writing the energy expression, what are the factors which are dependent to find the energy of the particle in cyclotron? Okay, so you may have seen that the high frequency oscillator provide alternating voltage to the charged particle. That's why you may think that the voltage we provided has the contribution in the final energy expression, but this is not actually. But the magnetic field, the energy expression depends upon the magnetic field V and the diameter of the D's. Okay, so we write the energy expression in such a way that where the particles follows a curved path. To follow a curved path, it involves the centripetal force, which is equals to your mv square upon r, and this centripetal force is provided by the magnetic force, which we can write as Fv equals to your QVV. Sin theta, your theta is 90 degrees, that's why sin 90 is equal to 1. So we can write Fv, which is magnetic force, is equal to QVV. As these two are equal, we can equate these two and to find the velocity expression of the charged particle. So Fc equals to Fv will provide you mv square upon r equals to your QVV. So for the maximum energy of the charged particle, it follows the maximum Vega cycle for which the radius r equals to your capital R. So we can replace capital R in place of r, where the capital R the radius of the periphery of the D's. Okay, that's why mv square upon capital R is equal to your QVV, from which we can find your V equals to QRB upon M. Using the velocity expression, we can find out the total energy of the particle, which is equals to half mv square replace the value of V here, you will get half m q square r square b square upon m square, from which you will get the final energy expression is equals to your q square capital R square b square upon 2m. So this is the required expression which we have to use to solve this problem. Okay, so let's see the solution of this problem. So given the energy of deuteron is equal to 16 mega electron volt, that is, I can write energy of deuteron equals to 16 mega electron volt. We have to find the energy of alpha particle. That's we have to find. So for deuteron, we know the charge Q is equal to your E, and the mass of deuteron is equals to your twice the mass of proton. Similarly for alpha particle, your charge Q equals to 2 times E, and your mass of alpha particle is equal to 4 times mass of proton. Just substitute the value and find the energy for alpha particle. Okay, so we can take the ratio of TD of on T alpha, which equals to your Q D square R square B square upon 2 MD upon Q alpha square R square B square upon 2 M alpha. So replacing the value of Q, MD, Q alpha, M alpha, we can get this as E square R square B square upon 2 into twice mass of proton. Then in here we will get 4 E square R square B square upon twice 4 times mass of proton, from which you can see E square R square B square, E square R square B square cancel, and mass of proton cancel. So finally you will get this as 8 upon 16, which is equals to your 1 upon 2. So we have to calculate the energy for alpha particles. That's why T alpha is equal to 2 times T D. So here we get that the energy required for alpha particle is 2 times the energy required to oscillate deuteron. Okay, so that's why the energy required for alpha particle is equals to 2 into energy required for deuteron, which is given 16 mega electron volt. So this is 32 mega electron volt. So the energy required for alpha particle to accelerate is 32 electron volt. So the correct option is option C. In this way you can solve this type of problem in competitive examination. So I hope this video is helpful for you. So please like the video, share the video with your friends, and never forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching the video.